Seeing pressure. We knew we would see some full court pressure. Now the Mocs just got to make some plays. Johnson at the rim over
Carolina 83-68 on Saturday. Johnson with a steal. Here he comes. And Johnson.
White takes it away from Sibbles. Ahead to Johnson. Beats his man down.
With rebound, White hitting the deck. Johnson in transition.
Chance for Chattanooga to reclaim the lead. Corsalt got it. Chattanooga comes away with it. 3-2 lead for the Mocs. Johnson the pull-up three.
He has shot it well for the last couple of games.
Big answer by Johnson.
Tyler Hauser, a guy they hope can eventually have the career at VMI that Stevens had. In transition, Jamal Johnson. Dalvin White. Down low, and there's Johnson.
Nice first set play right there for the Bears. And we talk so much about the threes as we see a nice cut right to him.
Everything looks so much brighter, and VMI is starting to take a little bit of pressure off their shoulders.
Going backdoor, and the lane.
Now, I think you want to get down with your defense. Make sure you get the shooters in the corner, and don't give up the penetration drive.
Johnson, the bucket and the foul. 4. Walker. That's Johnson's turn. Johnson found all kinds of room.
And they are on that last step. It was a gut-wrenching loss. And as mentioned, just getting here was not.
Haven't been on the floor for Samford in the second half.
Nice timeout by Samford. Allowed them to set up their defensive scheme.
Bradford, the Big South Conference, and his team out to an 8-point advantage. Johnson pump fake on the baseline. Nice finish.
They've earned their pay so far, and we've still got more than 5 minutes left in the first half. Johnson.
He has made Chattanooga a contender to win this SoCon tournament. Johnson knocks it down.
Doing quite a bit of damage to this point. Johnson.
Stevens does, and how he affects shots, even if they aren't counted as blocks. What he does, things like that. And just a backdoor.
Always be able to get the ball into the paint from the perimeter because they're not guarding him out there.
Nice rhythm look, Jamal. The other end. Slauson fronting the post. Johnson again. Knocks it down.
Chattanooga's led for about 12 minutes in this first half. Johnson off the screen.
Guy defends a 7-footer from Bunker Hill, West Virginia out high. He sets a screen for Johnson. That, my friend, may do it. The drought for the Dims is over. I mean this with all due respect. He's got some Dennis Rodman intangibles. Wow. 1 timeout remaining for Chattanooga, 2 for Samford. Bulldogs have the arrow. From the corner, Marshall Johnson.
Chance to retake the lead. They were up by 2 briefly in the opening half. From the corner, Johnson.
Let's see if it starts to put a strangle here on Chattanooga. They've come out a little bit further on the perimeter to take away those threes out front.
Johnson.
Down. He's arguably as good a defender as there is in the Southern Conference.
Last 2 turnovers, Chattanooga has not scored.
Barely got it in time. There's Johnson. Rises and fires.
Johnson for 3. Jamal.
Johnson pushing the pace. Bears this morning in their shoot-around work.
You got Vanderwall on Stevens. Stevens kicks to Johnson. The 3 is good. Inside to Brady. Dye defending. In the corner, Johnson. Big-time 3.
Had opportunities. It speaks volumes not only to Mike Jones and his staff, but to UNCG, the school itself.
Johnson down, and the turn really hasn't come. It seems like it's been full acceleration the whole time, courtesy of guys like
Up. Walker misses. There's a rebound by Alexis. Johnson now will try a 3 and makes it.
Part of this Spartans team. Double-figure score, didn't play, was in concussion protocol.
It's another rebound. Mocs on the board so far, doing a nice job. From the corner, Johnson.
Well, and he needs to for the Cats to be successful, and got off to a good start there.
Jamal Johnson with the kick back out to
behind the arc, 85 from the free throw line. You just don't see those numbers from a true freshman. Stevens, that's it.
5-point lead for Chattanooga here as we approach 2 minutes remaining in the first. And
pointer no good. BMI having trouble connecting from the perimeter. Now 1 of 6. And there's a
3. Now Stevens goes below the block, but all five players on the floor were above
So far tonight.
4 points for Bridges. Georgia's within 1. That one outside 4.
6 boards and over 4 assists.
Wow.
McGeese, he is that next guy. It's been a 2-horse race all year with Slovis to make those shots.
It's a nice backdoor cut underneath. Could not be converted by Davis. Kick back out for 3.